Oh. All the way up here. Okay. You're really having the exact same conversation that you were last time, huh, Tulip? Really? New makeup artist, my main lot in work. Totally slayed. Doesn't that make you happy? She has a little white stripe at the top of her lips. That's very strange. Okay, I changed up my team a little bit. Gregory's still here. I'm debating, though. If I lose again, he's gonna be benched again. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Alright. Riveting battle commentary, yes. Okay, defense fell, but it's not gonna matter right now. Let's try lunge. It's also super effective. Got like a burp in the back of my throat. But... There it goes. Sorry about that. I should have taken that opportunity to show you what team I'm using, but... Okay, let's try Throat Chop. I put the birds to bed, got a drink. Got disappointed. Okay, so got Power Up, Divine Flame, Monstro, and Angie, who I was able to evolve. Let's try Divine Flame. And I did a trade back, so I have the other data as well for the red one. Cyril Edge. There we go. No, this is Cyril Edge. Pathra. I don't know. Divine Flame's doing good. She one-shot the Gardevoir, so. Shadow Claw. Oh, no, but that's Ghost against Ghost. Crap. Oh! Well, there you go, Divine Flame. Thank you very much. Holy shades, I should have brought you in from the beginning. Oh my goodness. Okay, keep current Pokemon. Let's try this. I don't usually wear a whole lot of makeup. I used to be really into, like, really brightly colored nail polish. Okay, I'm gonna do Will-O-Wisp. Oh, I just realized. The one in front has purple diamonds in the middle. And the one in back has green. Oh yeah, see, she's got fluttering on her shoes, too. Which goes with the ballerina appeal. I wonder why they gave her a ballerina design, but she's not a ballerina, so... My bewitching beauty methods will cleanse you right down the depths of your pores. I already said that, didn't I? 2 days ago, which was about 20 minutes ago. Okay, well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go with someone a little... Oh! I was gonna say it's Monstro's time to shine, but I guess not! Nah. Your strength has a magic to it that cannot be washed away. Oh, 8,100. Nice. I lost the battle, and your beauty rivals even my own. I can't believe it. You're quite splendid. Yes, truly amazing. Perhaps I should take you under my wing before you make your big break elsewhere. And I suppose I need to work on myself and a little more first before I run off and do such a thing. You've earned my gym badge. Allow me to strike one of my best poses to give it to you. Congratulations, Blackjack. It's the same pose that that her Pokemon Metachan strikes. 7 gym badges. Pokemon of up to level 55 will be easier to catch. We'll listen to the commands you give them. If you train hard, you'll be able to use this move in a totally perfect way. Yay! Don't go uploading that selfie we just took to social media, okay? I think my makeup is run a little with all the moving and sweating I did during our battle. I need to fix it fast before my next appointment. My schedule's absolutely packed, you know. Farewell, then. You did splendidly today. Are they your assistants? They didn't participate in the battle at all. Hey, Rika here at your service. These gyms really aren't giving you much trouble, are they?
Rika!
Huh? Oh, right, you two haven't met, have you? This young person is Blackjack. They're so good with Pokemon, even La Primera has taken an interest in them.
Oh, wow! But I think the Pokemon in Team Poppy are really strong, too. Like, really strong.
Which one of you is stronger, do you think?
Oh, I'm one of the Elite Four, so I'm more amazing.
Aren't you just adorable? I know it's hard to believe, but this little tiny one is indeed one of the Elite Four.
Yeah, I am. I hope I get to show you my Pokemon soon. So, hurry up and come to the Pokemon League. It's where the, pinnacle. It's where the pinnacle of Pokemon battling happens. See you there!
Hey, wait up! Oh, keep up the good work. You heard the kid. She's waiting for you. Wait up, Poppy. Don't leave your pal Rika behind. Ooh, new classes. Congratulations, you're now certified by the Alphanata Gym. Awesome. One more gym to go. One more gym to go. I know what this means, though. This means we're gonna take a little voyage. We're gonna go to the school, but we're gonna take the long way around. Well, rather, we're not gonna depend on the Pompadour Parrot Express to get us there. I don't remember what it's actually called. Is it just called the Squawkabilly Express? Or something? Something with Squawkabilly in the name. It's a funny name, and I like that name, but Pompadour Parrot just sounds so much cooler and funnier. Hello, everyone. Okay. No, that's the ocean. Okay, you know what? Here. Gosh, I wish we could actually freaking glide all the way there. But nope. Nope. We run out of glide power. That's why I was hoping to gain an actual flight ability. Instead of this. Maybe once... Oh, see, look at that. We can't even hold it all the way. Ah, jeez. Ah, God, that does terrible things to my sense of... Oh, it's Pichu. Oh. All the Meowths I've seen in this field that have had the shine to them have the, flight. They turn into flying types. So we've beaten all of the Titans, at least all the ones that appear on the map. I have a feeling... Wow, okay, the bridge just kind of flickered out of existence there for a second. I have a feeling that there's probably going to be another Titan in the crater. You're gonna let me through? Please? Please? I don't know why, I just feel like there's gonna be another Titan in the crater. It's funny, no one's actually questioned why I have this thing. Okay, come on. Yeah, I was hoping to run into some shinies. Let's take biology. Let's see how far I can get before I have to check previous voices that I've done. Hello, hello! I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. You all did really great on the midterm exam. Thanks for answering my little question at the end, too. Be sure to keep your responses in mind. Right, we're now heading into the last half of our classes together. Time for our knowledge to evolve and grow, just like our Pokémon. Evolution, yep. Haha, evolution. Today, we're going to learn about the fascinating phenomenon of Pokémon evolution. As your Pokémon battle and level up, they learn moves and get stronger. And for some Pokémon, once they've leveled up enough, their appearance changes and their stats increase, sometimes by a lot. That's Pokémon evolution. I hear sometimes that happens to humans. Ah, that's only been spotted in the Ransei region. I'm sorry. We don't talk about the Ransei region. Pokémon become very strong when they evolve, making them trusty partners in battle. But some people prefer to keep their Pokémon in their adorable pre-evolved states. To do this, you just need to remember a certain button when your Pokémon begins to evolve. Stay with me if you already know. To cancel evolution, press the B button. That's right, everyone. B for best answer. The button you want when you need to stop a Pokémon from evolving is the B button. If you press this button soon after a Pokémon begins to evolve, you can stop it from changing. You can also let the Pokémon hold an item known as an Everstone to keep it from evolving. And keep in mind that the requirements for evolution differ from Pokémon to Pokémon. Some may evolve by having certain items such as a Fire Stone or Thunderstone used on them. Others may have to learn a specific move or defeat a specific Pokémon in battle to evolve. What requires to defeat a specific Pokemon in battle? I'm trying to think. The way Primeape evolves into Annihilate is especially strange. You see, there's a certain move that you cut off before the bell went ring. I'm sorry, looks like we're out of time. Guess we'll have to end the class here today. I thank you for all your attention. Oh, for your attention. Okay. And we're gonna be facing Miss Tyme's sister as the final gym leader. Hello everyone, well done on the midterm exam. Some of you are in perfect scores and others seem to have a bit of trouble, but I can tell that you all tried your best. I'm quite pleased to say that every last one of you passed. I can only assume that this means you have all come to love numbers. Yeah, and that's delusion. And I think you know that. Stay sharp and try your best for the rest of my classes too. Speaking of staying sharp, do you know how that word applies to Pokemon battles? That's right, it has to do with stat boosts. It does? I thought it just had to do with paying attention. A Pokemon stats can rise and fall through the course of battle, correct? For example, if a Pokemon uses the move Work Up, its attack and special attack stats will rise by 1 stage each. And as you may know, each time a Pokemon's attack or special attack rises 1 stage, moves affected by that stat will deal 50% more damage. That much? I thought it was like, just a little bit. That same Pokemon from our previous example will use Work Up again. Both its attack and special attack will have risen by 2 stages total. It's also 100% increase to damage dealt, making its moves twice as strong. Swords Dance, on the other hand, allows Pokemon boost attack by 2 stages at once, allowing Pokemon to deal double damage after just a single use. Using Swords Dance twice would boost the Pokemon's attack by 4 stages. How much more damage then would this Pokemon deal? Well, let's see if it goes up. Ah, it's great. You answered this difficult question with ease, Blackjack. Each stage that a Pokemon's attack or special attack status increases increases its damage by 50%. So being raised 4 stages result in a 4 times 50% or 200% increase. The base damage of a move is 100%, so adding 200% to that gives us 300%. In other words, the next move the Pokemon uses will deal triple damage. Type matchups, critical hit damage, and other factors all play into these calculations as well, so even a small boost must be taken seriously. By the way, if a stat simply rose, that means it's gone up by 1 stage. If it rose sharply, that's 2 stages, and if it rose drastically, that's 3 stages. Just so you know, the X attack and X special attack items, which can only be used in battle, can be used to sharply boost those respective stats. Today's lesson was a little difficult, so be sure to review what you learned in order to stay sharp. I'll see you all again next class. Oh my god, why did I give her a smoker's voice? Why? Why did I do such a thing? Audience, do you remember? I don't think I ever really understood. I think I just saw her and started talking. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now a part of history. I was hoping to continue unraveling the marvels that history has presented to us today. However, I imagine your ability to concentrate has been spectacularly derailed by my midterm. I suppose changing things up for fun and variety may be a good idea every now and then. So allow me to tell you an old fairy tale that's been passed down in Paldea for generations. Once upon a time, there was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasures from other countries. One day a merchant from the east heard rumors of this king and came to meet it. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure-loving king. The 4 treasures were as follows: a vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. Seeing such rarities before him, the king leaped for joy. He showered the merchant with gold coins and claimed all 4 of the treasures for himself. Perfect time to make eye contact, young Blackjack. Answer me this. I said that one of the treasures was a set of tablets. What do you think these tablets were? In daily pursuit of knowledge serves you well. These particular tablets were wooden and used as a writing medium in the East in ancient times. As you may know, they fell out of popular use as paper became more universally available. For the king to consider these paper substitutes treasures, they must have been of superb quality. That, or perhaps they had some amazingly profound teachings written on them. So the king obtained these 4 treasures, and on that very night, it is said that a terrible disaster rained down upon his castle, reducing it to rubble by dawn. I was at the time already. I wasn't done with my story, but alas, so ends today's lesson. If you're interested in how the story ends, you may come see me outside class hours. Well, I do know a merchant who would do something like that, but I doubt he's the one from your story, because he didn't live long ago enough to be a fairy tale. Maybe an urban legend, but not a fairy tale. Also, he knew the guy you have on your blackboard, so... Wow, wow. Oh, heavens to Betsy. How did you like the midterm exam? You all did really great. We're halfway there, and now it's time for another lesson. Êtes-vous prêts? Are you ready? Très bonne réponse. Great answer. Merci, my friends. I knew I could count on you stars. Leading up to the midterm, we learned all sorts of words from different regions. Starting today, though, I'll be throwing a curveball, for we begin listening comprehension. Voici, go for it, my assistant. Pika-Pee, Pikachu. As you just heard, Pikachu and Pokemon can also use words to communicate. It's not always easy for us to understand them, but their words have meaning, just as ours do. Pokemon can use language to share all kinds of information with each other, like the location of food or whether there may be predators nearby. The same Pokemon's cries may sound different depending on what it wants to say. I'm sure you're all curious, so aujourd'hui, today that is, let's learn some Pokemon language. Je t'en prie, if you would be so kind, Pikachu.
Piga.
What emotion do you suppose Pikachu is trying to convey just now? Pikachu is always fucking smiling. Sorry, Blackjack, that's not right. Pokemon language is hard, isn't it? And Pikachu says...
Piga.
It's using its angry voice. What? Okay, no. That was some hot fucking bullshit. No. That's right. I had my little Pikachu friend here pretend to be angry for us.
Yeah, pretend.
Don't you think you did a great job? Give Pikachu a round of applause, everyone. Clapping, clapping. The same Pokemon can even communicate its feelings in many different ways. Their voices change depending on their mood and physical condition. Try listening more carefully to Pokemon. You might gain a deeper understanding of them. That being said, Pokemon are quite mysterious creatures. Some actually don't communicate with words at all, but use things like electromagnetic or ultrasonic waves. Some even use telepathy. And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. If you poke at your Pokemon too many times while watching them during picnics, they get mad at you just like Pikachu demonstrated. Adios, matinee, à la prochaine. See you later, everyone. Why the fuck? Oh my god, I've got so many... I've got so many classes to take. My gosh. I'm just gonna take one of each today. Another day, another round of battle study. Assa! Let's get right to it. Y'all gave everything you had on the midterm exams. Well done. We'll resume our regular classes today, so keep up that energy for the second half of the term. Have you all been using the R button to send out your Pokémon? If you do, your Pokémon will run off in the direction you're facing. It's a super useful tactic that lets your Pokémon pick up faraway items for you, and that's not all. Hi, Betty. So wild Pokémon near where you sent your Pokémon, they'll start battling each other. We call those battles auto battles. Just like the name implies, your Pokémon will act on its own during auto battles, meaning you won't have to give it any commands. If your Pokémon wins, it'll get experience points just like it would in a regular battle. To make good use of these battles, they can be a really efficient way to train your party. I almost dropped my controller. That's what it spun around in my hand and I had to you'll want to remember that Pokemon won't evolve or learn new moves right away if they level up from an auto battle. Thus, if Pokemon loses an auto battle, it'll come back with just a small amount of HP left. Make sure to heal up right away. Oops. I just did the whole class as a one-sided lecture. Does anyone have any questions so far? There's no stopping an auto battle once it starts. You have to wait and see how it plays out. You can call your Pokemon off before the battle starts though, if you press the ZR button while your Pokemon is still on the way to an opponent. Even during auto battles, our Pokemon are out there battling for us, their trainers. Keep an eye on them as much as possible, and if it looks like they're gonna lose, be sure to have them retreat. Also, this goes without saying, but Pokemon with low HP are already worn out. They probably won't enjoy auto battles as much, so don't work them too hard, okay? I feel like I'm thickening her accent. In conclusion, auto battles only work if a trainer and their Pokemon have a relationship of mutual trust. Be smart with how you use auto battles so you don't lose the trust of your Pokemon. Aw, man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home. And I guess we've run out of time as usual. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. Not even gonna let me ask the second question? Wild. I have to adjust my throat to do this voice. If I remember right, wasn't it down here? I think it was like this, wasn't it? I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. Hello class, it is I, Hassel, yes, yet again. I'm pleased to say that everyone did very well in the midterm exams. As a reward for all your hard work, we have a special guest visiting us today. This is Professor Gibble again. Oh! Now then, Bressy, please come in. Greetings. We have talked about this. You cannot have weapons on the school ground. It's my signature. I'm Brassius. I am an artist and I focused exclusively on grass-type Pokemon for my work. Brassius here mainly creates three-dimensional pieces, such as statues and the like. One of his major works is the installation titled Sun Rendering Sunflora, found in Artisan. Many of you who challenge the Artisan Gym are no doubt familiar with these sculptures. Yes, I do recognize some faces among your students. I hope you all understand how fortunate you are to be able to attend Hass's classes. Old Hass is the man who saved me when I had lost all hope and given up on myself. But he never gave up on me. I do not exaggerate when I say that he is my mentor in life. It's precisely thanks to Hass that I was able to establish my current art style. Ah, dear Brassy. I've nothing against reminiscing about old times, but today I hope you will guide this class in a way only you can. Of course. Let's see. Why don't we discuss what Hass has mentioned? Surrendering Sunflora. Can anyone here tell what my mood was when I crafted its detached expression? I remember my voice for him was basically Meta Knight, but I just can't seem to capture that Meta Knight voice again. I can't tell what the fuck. They're just sunflowers. Sunflowers don't have a mood to them. Fucking hell if I know. No, completely and utterly wrong. I made that sculpture. I had surrendered all hope. I was prepared to give up everything. Resolved to give up my life as an artist if that piece did not receive proper recognition. Hence the name Surrendering Sunflora. That's exactly it, Hess. When I started out as an artist, I experienced many hardships. I even became deathly ill and fell into a slump that drove me to desperation. Is that why you look the way you do, or... Again, worrying only about what would sell. I was concerned only with fame and fortune. To all of my pieces during this time, in no depth, they were all shallow trash. Brassius, I would argue that even now, they are not exactly charged with emotion. They're just kind of there. Especially the fact that you make the same piece over and over and over again. It was then that I met Hess. He helped me realize how petty I was being. I'll spare you the details. But at the end, I was able to leave all that behind. Thus when I crafted the Sunflora. Remarkable. Even I did not know the full story until now. This kind of thing is hard to tell someone, especially when they are so close to you. Now, I don't doubt that you adolescents will often find your heads crowded with worries. My advice to you is simple. Be honest with yourself and do whatever your heart desires. So long as you don't cause trouble, that is. That is all from me. I must admit, I am beginning to feel a bit embarrassed, so I bid you farewell, Hess. And farewell to your pupils as well. You can just say all that. Oh, I hate to watch him go, but I love to watch him leave. Oh, Brassy, I can't believe it. Such a wonderful class. Thank you so much. So, are they? Brassius is just not that talented of an artist, I'm just gonna say it. His stuff is junk. I just couldn't get the Meta Knight in my voice. I just couldn't do it. I'm remembering everyone's voices, I just don't remember how to do them all. Put away your phones, it's time to begin class. Some of you had to retake the midterm exam multiple times. I'm glad to say that the majority of the class passed without issue. I feel honored to see that the knowledge and skills indispensable for daily life have taken root in all of you. I trust that you will all work just as hard on your life skills in the second half of our course as well. Let's now turn our attention to the topic of the day, which was inspired by a question I received on the subject of meal powers. The student who asked this question is a young man who enjoys the culinary arts. He tells me that he regularly researches culinary techniques on his own and pays careful attention to the ingredients he uses. He also spends day and night studying all aspects of the culinary arts. Yes, despite this, he is baffled by his inability to increase the effectiveness of his meal powers. Arvin's sitting there in the front row going, huh, I wonder who he's talking about. Tell me, Blackjack, since you did quite well on your midterm exam, what should this young man do to increase the effectiveness of his meal powers? Oh god. I'm gonna do it. I cannot disclose the identity of a certain male student who enjoys culinary arts. It may very well be Arvin, but it may not be. To increase the effectiveness of meal powers, your sandwiches must be filled with many different ingredients.
For a single person, this may prove difficult, but if you pair a sandwich with others, you will be able to handle a larger serving of bread. With a larger base to start with, it becomes quite simple to add more ingredients to your sandwich, which in turn makes it possible to seek meal powers of increased effectiveness.
That actually, I was going to go with the make them more often and get practice in.
This applies more broadly as well. When dealing with a difficult issue, working with others to solve that issue is maybe the best course of action. I'm sure that Arvin will likewise work with friends to craft his sandwiches in the future. Okay, fine, I just dropped the fucking pretense, alright? Fuck. The identity of the male student is a matter of privacy, so I'd ask you do not pry too deeply. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell.
Meanwhile, Arvin's sitting there like, I heard my name. What? I was thinking about dogs. Arvin's sitting there the whole time. What? No, I'm here. I'm here because it said that the teacher wanted to talk to me. What am I gonna have to? Oh, I still have to pay, huh? Potato salad sandwich sounds amazing. How long do the powers last?
Oh, Blackjack of Class 1A, it's been some time since we met.
I was in your class like a minute ago.
I hear it as well. Drawn in by the irresistible aromas, I imagine. I myself am here to survey the student cafeteria, let's say. I'm observing the nutritional content of the food that our students partake of on a regular basis.
How is it we only have sandwiches?
An item on the menu here that I'm particularly interested in is the peanut butter sandwich. It's sweet and quite delicious. Perhaps I will order one right now.
Oh, look, it's Mr. Cigaro. He's so fashionable and cool. The teachers come to the cafeteria, too, huh? Do you think he'll have an egg sandwich? No way. If he gets anything here, it'll definitely be something spicy like the 5-alarm sandwich. He's so cool. He'll definitely get that wild and spicy 5-alarm sandwich.
Could I have a 5-alarm sandwich? I do enjoy the thrill of spicy food. Yes, you suggested I should have a peanut butter sandwich, but Blackjack, I suppose I shall have to try one if you insist. I was close, I must force myself to order something spicy, my least favorite of flavors. But thank you for restating me, Blackjack. Seems the students tend to view me as fashionable and cool, or even, dare I say it, exuding a sort of brooding strength. I've been habit acting in such a way so as not to destroy their image of me. Showed my true colors to you just now without thinking. Please keep this as a secret between us.
But it said that Miss Tyme was here. Oh, there she is. Blackjack, you scared me. Oh, no, I'm not here for anything food-related at all. I was just walking around the entrance hall. Felt that intense gaze I told you about before. So I quickly ducked into the cafeteria here. Our cafeteria has only one entrance, so I thought I might be able to discover the identity of the person watching me if they followed me in here. Someone's come in just now. That's weird. I thought I saw her come in here. Guess I won't be able to ask my question today either. That girl, I feel like I've seen her several times before. Yeah, because she's one of the default models. She seems to be a student here, but I get the feeling her question is not about her studies. Next time I see her, maybe I'll go start up a conversation myself. Could have been a little scary being here on my own. Glad you were here with me. Can you talk to maybe school security or something? Okay, what do you get when you mix a Rotom with a microwave? Is it a joke, or... I've been told your Pokemon that camouflage themselves as fruit. This is fruit, right? I was trying to look at the fruit. Okay, that girl seems to have disappeared. These Mukra are nocturnal, but people say they stay here in the lab even when the sun's up. What if they hide themselves away during the day so they're not disturbed? Oh, no. Oh, my dear Blackjack! Thanks to your advice from before, Pommy is... Well, just see for yourself. Yeah, it's feeling better, but this particular Pommy may just be a bit meek, I suppose. I had Nurse Miriam take a look at it as well, and she said there's nothing wrong with it health-wise. So it shouldn't have any injuries, ailments, or the like. Even so, it never utters so much as a cry, which is odd. That part has even Mr. Jacques here stumped. Sorry that I couldn't be of any help. Ne t'inquiète pas. Don't worry about it. I have some more information now, thanks to the Academy's security cameras, though. Seems Pommy was attacked by a wild Pokemon and fled here to the Academy grounds. Maybe it's still in a bit of shock from that experience and can't bring itself to speak yet. Yep, if that's the case, there's absolutely no problem with it keeping quiet. Pas de problème. We can just wait, that is, until it feels like talking. That's all we can really do. Even if you speak all sorts of languages, there's no guarantee that you can understand what's going on in someone's heart. But have no fear, I won't give up. No, I'll keep on trying till we figure each other out. There we go. Okay, yeah, I'm trying. So it's the whole thing is just gonna be taken up by Pommy, okay, or by him. Actually, here. You could just keep me where I am. Hello, Blackjack. I see if I've registered 200 species of Pokemon to go Pokedex for me. Oh, Pokemon from the mountains, Pokemon from the sea. Wait, what? No way. If I found Pokemon in a place like this? Sorry about that. I got a little excited there. My Pokemon research is moving along super duper splendidly thanks to you. Yeah, take this. Consider it my way of saying thanks. Alright. I can use quick balls. You're a bona fide Pokemon catching professional, Blackjack. For our next goal, it's finally time to go for a completed Pokedex. Aim for 400 species! It's no easy feat, but I'm sure you can do it. Keep tossing those Pokeballs and don't give up! Oh my gosh, I'm almost 45 minutes in. People and Pokemon love sandwiches. Get a bit packaged until I come to why to whip up a snack for myself. I'll just buy something at the school store. This Chansey here is blocking the fridges. No. Stop it. Why does it feel the need to push me out of the way, too? Okay, one of those plushies up there just moved. Are those plushies, or are those actually, like, sleeping chipmunks? Squovitz. Oh, son! New kid! Fancy meeting you here in the home economics classroom. What a coincidence, eh? Well, you see. Miss Dendra tells me...
Miss Dendra tells me she is here for intensive training in sandwich making.
Well, no use hiding it now.
Oh, dear, I'm terribly sorry. Were you keeping this a secret? I am absolute ass with secrets. Just earlier today, I revealed the secret identity of one of my students in front of everyone, and he was sitting right in the front row, and...
Well, I mean, not really, but it just doesn't look very cool to openly admit I'm here for intensive training, you know?
Understood, I'll be more careful in the future.
Well, new kid, now that you know what I'm up to, I guess you'll just have to help me out with my training here. Try this sandwich. It's a result of my training so far.
Miss Dendra's sandwich was saggy and hard to eat, and once again the taste left much to be desired.
How was Meat Lover's prosciutto, bacon, and chorizo sandwich? How was it?
Apparently the problem was not with either of those issues.
What? You mean there was a problem with my choice of filling? I guess focusing on muscle-building ingredients really did a number on the flavor, huh?
Miss Dendra, I believe simple addition of butter would have done wonders for your sandwich.
Oh yeah, more fats.
Butter helps to protect the bread from getting soggy due to the moisture of the ingredients. It can also work to enhance the sandwich's flavor.
Ah! Butter! That makes sense. Thank you for teaching me that tip, Mr. Sagaro. Why didn't you tell me that while I was making the sandwich? I'm just going everywhere with her accent, aren't I?
You see, when I saw you, I had not realized you'd begun your food prep. That you were simply trying to destroy my classroom.
Well, anyway. New kid! Thanks to you and Mr. Sagaro here, I may finally be getting the hang of this. Thanks for your advice. God. I don't really know what she wants from me anymore. Okay, and I don't remember what Miriam sounds like. I remember she had like an enthusiastic voice. No way, no way, no way! Come on, Miriam, just try it. Oh, great timing, new kid. Nurse Miriam here won't try the sandwich I made. Well, duh, I don't want to get a stomach ache. You won't, probably. I still remember that sandwich you made me with meat filling and meat for bread. I see, I see that Miss Dendra subscribes to the abridged Goku, art of sandwich making. The double baconator, a sandwich with bacon instead of bread. That one really messed me up bad. I hadn't trained in the art of sandwich making yet back then. I was young and thoughtless, it was last month. So, as you can see, I'm not getting anywhere trying to persuade her. Even after I went through that intensive sandwich making training, it kind of makes me sad. She went through intensive sandwich making training? I guess I have no choice if you got one of our cute little students on your side. So fine, I'll try your sandwich. Let's see it. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Here it is. You're just keeping it in your tights, so... It's a little strongly flavored, but I guess it's not bad. My training paid off! I'm so glad my sandwich pleases the great Nurse Miriam. I look up to you, you know. Thank you for trying it, and thanks to you too, new kid. And she's run off again. That was weird. But that's just how Miss Danger is, I guess. She's always coming into the nurse's office with some injury or another, too. I do not get paid enough for any of this. Okay, let's see. People just see me all over the place. Hang on a second. Ah, no, it wasn't the Golden Glow time. Or Gimme Ghoul, rather. Hello there, Blackjack. I try to visit the schoolyard from time to time. It's good to see young ones with so much energy and vigor. Oh, yes, indeed. Just watching it is enough to make even an old man like me feel more alive. Master Hassel, might I have a word? You, what are you doing here? I've told you many times not to bother me here at the academy. Why are you looking at me when you're talking? Are you just trying to avoid eye contact with her? Yet I am bound to come. Our family's future is of paramount importance. It was good speaking with you, Blackjack. Something important has come up, so I must excuse myself now. Let's discuss this matter elsewhere. Come. You could have just had me move. Oh, I can't actually climb the slide. Okay. All the way from a Magikarp. If you do it right, you could probably do it in a day. Like, if you do it right, you could probably do it in a single battle. Just picturing what it'd be like to be a battle on a court so I don't get nervous at gyms. Hi. Awesome new kid. Muscle Shaw, great, don't you think? Oh, there's more people over here. A student with a weird hairdo, that does not even come close to narrowing it down. Have you... And I don't know why you think it would. I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd take a walk around the school. So floaty. Sleepy amigos? Let's see here. I can't get up on them. Oh, hi. Look at that. Oh, you're stuck, huh? Are you? Can you get down? Okay, good. Good. Yay! Okay, let's see here. Staff room will be on our way back down, and then we can hit the courtyard as we go. Yeah, how about, are we going to teach you any, are you going to learn any math in your math class?
Ah, Blackjack. There's something I would very much like to ask for your help with. See, I did not want anyone to overhear this, but I've rumors of an incredibly sweet condiment that exists somewhere in the Paldea region. I've so must experience that ambrosial sweetness for myself. You're the only one who knows of my insatiable sweet tooth, thus I have no one else I can turn to for help in this matter.
Arvin could probably help.
I cannot go looking for this condiment myself, lest I destroy the image students have of me.
Sir, I don't know if you're aware of this, but you're wearing bright pink and you have cute Pokemon embroidered on your apron. I don't think it would surprise anybody to learn that you like sweet foods. Which is funny because those aren't actually related to each other, and they're not related to toughness either, so I don't know how you think that would shatter their image of you.
Repay you for troubles, of course. Give it some thought if this piques your interest. Meantime, I will gather what information I can about this incredibly sweet condiment. I'll share what I find with you as soon as I have more detailed information.
Is it the sweet Herba Mystica? Because I know someone who can get you some of that. Seriously, I know a guy. He's in your class. Okay, no one else has anything to say to me, so... Oh, wow. Okay, Hassel's down there now, too. Was not expecting this to take nearly an hour. Okay, alright, where is everyone? Why, if it is Blackjack from Class 1A. I'd perhaps interest in the rest of the old tale I told you in class. And it's convenient that you would take the bait I presented in class. A vessel, a sword, a set of tablets, and a set of beads. After obtaining these 4 treasures, the king's castle was destroyed. Why, you ask? Because these 4 treasures were actually 4 Pokémon. As these Pokémon were passed from human hand to human hand as treasures, they slowly became tainted by hubris and greed. Finally, after coming in contact with the rapacity of the king at that time, they awakened as disasters and began to rampage out of control, much like my sidelock is doing right this moment. The king called for renowned Pokemon wielders to defend the country. That is the second time that term has been used. So it's just a term at that time, I assume? Because there really was never anything narratively connecting it specifically to Volo. So, yeah. Like, he was just the one most likely in Hisui. So, yeah, here's proof that there are, in fact, other wielders, because even if he was one of them, that's a plural. Although, like I said, I do think that this would have to take place long time before him. So I don't think he's actually involved here, despite the merchant from the east part. Because if this is talking about the things that the stakes are hiding, I know that they're implied to be from China. Which may be evidence that we might get a China-based region. After a fierce battle, these incarnations of disaster were quelled. It's said that these 4 Pokemon were then sealed away somewhere in Paldea. So what do you think? Would you say the story is just make-believe? I've been pulling up stakes for a while now. I've been finding these weird glowy things and I just pull them up and they crumble. Very astute of you. I've read many historical disaster reports, personal journals, and the like. There is much to support the truth of this story. If I am able to prove the story's veracity myself, I will be sure to let you know. I'm still investigating that old fairy tale. Must await further reports from me. You wouldn't tell this to your class?
Why, hello there, young Blackjack. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought and didn't notice your approach. I feel I must again apologize for what transpired at the schoolyard.
That is very magnanimous of you.
That woman who showed up as a dragon tamer and a relative of mine, I might add. You see, I come from a very long line of trainers who specialize in dragon-type Pokémon. There's a child in our family who is expected to stand in its head and lead it to greatness. The young lad, rebellious little fellow that he was, ran away from home one day. Made quite the show of it too, swearing he'd make a living with music. A lot has happened since then, and now he's the art teacher and elite four member before you.
I feel like that should have cued the change in music.
I so rudely took my leave during our last conversation, my dear relative encouraged me to give up teaching and return home at last. I've been told the current leader of my family, that is to say, my father, is in poor health. But I do apologize. Perhaps I'm not cutting out for teaching after all. What sort of teacher grumbles on and on his own student? My dear Blackjack, you have no idea how much your words mean to me. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
I do have that effect on people.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was lost in thought.
Why don't you just go talk to your family? You know, I like that this tile's dirty too. I brought that up in the last episode. Oh, hey Blackjack. Sorry, were you looking for me? I've been away from the nurse's office lately. Oh, the walls are dirty too. Goodness. You can't really power wash a library, can you? Did you need something from me? Uh-huh. I don't know what. Our Pokemon hurt just a sec. Here you go, a little first aid. You must really be having an adventure out there judging from those scrapes and cuts. I have scrapes and cuts. Yeah, I guess it is pretty unusual for me to be out of the nurse's office like this. I'm actually doing a bit of studying. I thought I'd try my best at the health teacher certification exam one more time. Just so you know, it's totally not because I'm inspired by a certain somebody working hard at their treasure hunt, okay? I wouldn't have even thought. I would have thought that you were maybe inspired by Dendra. Well, maybe I am just a little bit. So, you know, thanks, yeah. Miriam, boundaries. Uh-oh, my break time's almost over. I know you'll be cheering me on, Blackjack. Miriam, boundaries. Tired, why not lie down and have a quick rest? Where do you think we are? I mean, there's these, but they have the big, the armrests there. It would be very painful. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that's everyone. Unless something else popped up since we were talking. No, we have cleared out all the conversations, which means, ow! Ow! Tried to move just a little bit and my legs started hurting, so I am going to go. I am gonna go. I'll see you later. I was gonna say I can keep playing on my own, but ow. Ow, 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 ow.